Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be watching one of my favourite little tanks, the T50-2 scout tank. And in this particular one I'm trying to complete mission LT13, so I need 700 spotting damage and 700 damage dealt by myself. First of all, we need to take a moment to appreciate the speed and agility of this tank, and check this out. Oh my god, I got air going over the bum. What a great little tank that is. Can you imagine how that must have been like being stuck inside a tin can being thrown down a hill? So it's a great matchup for me. Tier 6 match, I'm a tier 6 tank, so I'm up against tier 6, 5 and 4. And I've obviously headed over to the top side of the map here. This is a good spot for scouting. Not too many... well, no, let me rephrase that. It's pretty much the best spot for scouting, so I was expecting some company here. Even though I'm in the top tier, I'm still a light tank, so I am taking things easy. As always, you can't win the game in the first minute or two, but you can lose it. So really, I just sit here behind the bush, kind of wait and see what happens, and then this tank pops up over here. The plan there was to try and track it. I don't know what I was doing there. I think I ended up trying to aim into his bottom plate, but even then it still didn't go through, which was pretty unfair by the RNG, I think, but there you go. So as usual, there's some artillery in the game, so don't hang around for very long. Do a couple of quick loops, clear the area, then come back. Hopefully they'll have popped back out of the way. I'm relying on the fact that I've got a pretty well trained crew. Obviously calling in for my own team to start shooting at that tank there and then. So, you know, starting to rack up some reasonable spotting damage here. Again, moving around a lot because of the artillery. Don't want to be in one space to give them a chance. If they do shoot at me, then it could well be good night Vienna for this tank. It's got such thin armour. So I'll sneak back up to the bushes and see what I can see. Now that particular tank is just below the ridge line, so I don't think he can see me, but I can see. I'm aware of him. My sixth sense hasn't gone off, so I'll just sit here and wait and see what he's going to do. It's human nature to keep popping up. As you can see, I'm doing it. So again, I try and track him. Again, failed miserably. Was hoping to get a second shot in on him, but you can see there the gun depression on this tank is pretty poor, so I couldn't quite get an extra shot into him. And again, the anti-artillery dance goes on. Just trying to make sure that I'm not in anywhere where they might be aiming. And now, as you can see, I'm starting to get shot from across the side, but the T80 decides to come over the top of the ridge of the hill as well. So I'm a little bit concerned about the T14 shooting at me, but most pressing thing was to deal with the T80. As you can see, he managed to get a couple of shots into me, even though he is a tier 4 tank and I'm a tier 6, so that just goes to show how lightly armoured this tank is. So now I'm fairly clear to get back up to this ridge. Right, there's just one tank left on there, so I call for someone else to do some shooting. And look at that, straight on it. See, racking up some great spotting damage now, and I'm beginning to think that I might actually be able to complete the mission at this point. And I also get some great flanking shots into the T14 there, which is, again, from my point of view, is starting to rack up the damage that I'm doing. So I'm getting closer to this. There you go. I've made the spotting damage target. Now, I actually started to get a little bit twitchy in the game because I knew that I'd met the spotting damage target, and I wasn't that far off of actually causing that much damage. So I was trying to work out what was still unspotted and what was still around to be seen. Now the main thing was we didn't know where the artillery was, but also there's a Panzer IV SFL thingy toaster jibby jobby, which I thought might be down this side. So if you notice, I pull up behind the wreck of this other tank, thinking that might give me some cover if I was to get shot from the front. No shots into the flanks of these tanks here, which is what I was hoping for. So I kind of hang around for a moment and then think, right, okay, it's time to make a move. It's a very quick tank, it's got great concealment, so but not great enough because I finally got spotted and managed to get hit in the side there. Nothing too bad, although I hadn't realised at this point that my gun is actually out of action and had been for quite a while. Randomly in a few minutes time I actually realised that and actually used a medikit on him. But I waited around a few seconds for my for me to disappear out of view, so I'll just try and get a shot in over there. Again, spotted fairly quickly, but I did manage to get a shot in. As you can see, the artillery I'm still nervous about. That's still there, and with good reason, but luckily it was just far enough away that I was outside of his splash damage. If that had been a higher level artillery, then I would probably have been caught well and truly in the splash zone for that, and decided to take a couple of shots, and there you go. I've got managed to complete the mission. Now I just want to survive, but we're still in a really strong position here, but I'm getting spotted fairly well at that bush, so I don't want to, I decided to pull back and try and extend the view range a little bit, just to keep me safe more than anything. And from here I managed to get a couple of shots into this and finish this one off. So now we're down to just the toaster and the artillery, which the toaster's finally been spotted. So I'm kind of hoping I can get over there to maybe pick up another kill. But the artillery's gone, and by the time I get there, my teammates have already done the toaster. So there you go, folks. It's a victory. It's a great bit of spotting. I really enjoyed that match. I do enjoy playing scouts, and that was one where I actually got to do some scouting. So yeah, definitely one I wanted to share. Yeah, so managed to pick up a second-class mastery badge, also a bruiser, bizarrely, considering I'm in a light tank, duelist, and fire for effect, as well as a fairly reasonable haul of credits. That's it for this video, folks. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Either way, please give me some feedback in the comment section below. And if you could subscribe, that would be awesome, because it really helps me grow the channel. Thanks a lot. See you next time.